Welcome to Silicon Scoop, where we dive into the latest tech news impacting the world. Join John Irwin and the Startup Coach as they explore the tech news that matters to you. Stay ahead, stay informed, and now on with the show.
The $300 billion lottery industry is a dinosaur that hasn't evolved in 50 years. But code is finally eating the jackpot. We're moving from a state-run monopoly on-chain prize pool where you can stop being the gambler and start being the house. The world's first internet-scale lottery, Megapot, is a decentralized lottery protocol built on base that aggregates global ticket sales into a single 24-hour drawing. It uses smart contracts to automate payouts, cutting out the massive administration overhead of traditional government lotteries. It offers 25% better economic value to players and allows anyone with a crypto wallet to earn yield by providing the liquidity that backstops the jackpot. What do you think about this crypto Megapot lottery, John?
I love this. I think this is cool. This is a cool way to use blockchain technology. I'm super excited about this. I'm not a huge lottery person, but I'd buy a crypto lottery ticket. So instead of this is cool because it's not going to rely on governments or private companies. So the crypto lottery would use smart contracts to manage ticket sales, payouts, and jackpot growth automatically. Okay, so the key insight is that traditional lotteries, they typically underestimate how jackpots grow because bigger jackpots attract more participants, creating a feedback loop. So the crypto systems, they could optimize this loop in real time. So they could potentially create much larger, faster growing prize pools while removing the need for centralized control, which I think is great. You've got more of a trust here that it's actually a random lottery, right? So at the core, crypto allows this to be programmatically optimized, dynamically adjusted, and fully transparent. And it would be implemented using smart contracts like Ethereum. Shout out to Vitalik. On-chain randomness, which could be like verifiable random functions or VRFs, automated payouts. And this eliminates fraud risk, mismanagement, and delayed payouts. So it becomes deterministic, auditable, and unstoppable. So this is really cool. Now, to dive a little bit deeper into this is behavior economics. So research in crypto lottery design shows that users don't behave rationally. They overvalue low probability, high reward outcomes, and jackpot size disproportionately drives participation. So that leads to nonlinear demand curves and irrational but predictable participation spikes. But the crypto systems can exploit this by adjusting reward structures dynamically, like dynamic ticket pricing, and designing incentives to maximize engagement. What do you think about this? Is this a trusted potential offering, or do you think it's fair? It could be truly random. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, we are talking about basically a protocol. We're not there are users doing crypto lotteries using this protocol now. The question is, like everything on the internet, not everyone and everything is trustworthy. So we are going to see, don't know how, don't know when, scams for crypto lotteries that claim they're using this technology that might not be using this technology, or finding a way around it, or not having the funds on the back. We just don't know, because scammers are going to scam, right? We don't. But if you can find legitimate lottery that is backed by someone a company or whatever you trust with this seems like a really cool technology. They're currently live and operational on the base network. The cost is generally $1 a ticket. It's accessible from anyone on the EVM compatible chain via backend intents, and you can enter a global jackpot from your mobile wallet in seconds with a higher statistical return than your local gas station's Powerball ticket. For example, 63% expected value, significantly higher than 50% standard in traditional lotteries. 17% referral fees, a protocol incentive for distributors compared to 6 to 8% for retail stations. So if you get referral fees for selling across your network and whatnot, which is higher than what they get paid at the gas stations or if you have a terminal. and 73% APY, which is the initial yield generated for liquidity providers during launch week. So I am very interested in where this goes and how long till the governments try to put a stop to it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's really about mechanism design rather than gambling. It's not about lotteries. It's more about how incentives behave in open systems, where designing systems where behavior drives growth loops. So I know they're selling it as a lottery, which it kind of is, but yeah, I think this is a cool innovation and a cool use of blockchain technology. And I'm actually going to buy some Blotto and try it out, I think.
Yeah, this sounds really interesting. And the concept of the lottery appeals to a lot of mass public. So it might just be one of the concepts that start to bring crypto more mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
Just because if people can now
it'll only become more mainstream if they can make it easy for people to buy the Blotto crypto.
It's all part of the thing. You got to have the desire. You've got to make it easier. Yeah, people don't want to spend $1 to do this and have to go through weeks of KYC implementation for so the government can tax you and stuff like you know your client. So we'll have to see how this goes. But the concept that you can do this quickly, transparently, are we going to see stuff like this used by other things? Like you go to the Leaf game and there's a 50-50 draw. You go to some of the things, are they going to start implementing something like this that's definitely more transparent than someone going in a back room and picking a ticket? We'll see. I like the concept. I like the technology behind it. Anything where there's like a mega jackpot and all that kind of stuff, we have different laws all over the world about what's taxable and what isn't taxable on this stuff. So from a lottery point of view, we'll have to see how long it remains open, but the technology is very cool.
Yeah.
Skeptics are saying if multiple users hit the jackpot in a short window, the liquidity providers, the house, can suffer significant principal loss. This is not a risk fee for liquidity providers because you can get paid for being a liquidity provider as part of the jackpot as well. If you're a tech enthusiast, test the cross-chain intent flow by buying a ticket from a non-base chain to see how the abstraction works across the bridge. There's a lot to be learned with this technology. That's why I think it's really cool. Megapot is proving that smart contracts can provide a more transparent, efficient, and profitable math equation than any state government can offer. Would you rather take 63% payout odds on chain, or do you feel that luckier supporting your local state school fund with a paper ticket? Let us know in the chat what you'd be easier to support or willing to support. Tired of drowning in repetitive tasks while your competitors race ahead? Every minute you spend on manual data entry, scheduling, and routine processes is a minute you're not growing your business. Flowgrammer.ca transforms your workflow chaos into seamless automation. We build AI-powered systems that handle your busy work so you can focus on what actually makes you money. Our clients typically save 15 plus hours per week and see their productivity double within 60 days. Visit flowgrammer.ca for a free automation audit. That's flowgrammer.ca. Stop working in your business and start working on it.
What do you got going on, John?
Just plugging away, helping companies with government funding, attending events, probably startup drinks or Flowgrammer events. How about you, Craig?
Lots of stuff going on. I honestly don't know when this is going out. I have to check. I think it's going to go out in April. But there's all sorts of stuff going on. If you don't know about OpenClaw, it's the latest AI automation agent that's taken the world by storm in 2026. And OpenClaw Toronto chapter just launched. And we have all sorts of events going on. So check out openclawto.com. Our first demo night is April 14th. We have a Builder Cafe on April 10th. We have a bunch of other events. There's updates every day. We've deconstructed the latest 2 betas over the weekend that was launched in OpenClaw and what you should do about them. There's a bunch of articles over there. Go check that out. We're also over at flowgrammer.ca where we do N8N automations. We run the Flowgrammer community and do Builders Hub and connectivity for AI and business automation agents. And for everything else, head over to TorontoStarts where we hook up startups and investors at our Startup Investor Drinks. We do mentoring, we do workshops, we have a list of investors. There's a whole bunch of content over. You can also book me over there if you want a meeting with me to talk about whatever, help your startup. Check out TorontoStarts.com. But John, if people are looking for non-dilutive funding, where should they go and what is that?
Yeah, non-dilutive funding. We're talking government grants, tax credits. Come find me on LinkedIn if you have any questions. Right now is Shred Time, SRNED. But come reach out to me too if you've got a startup, if you've got a company, reach out to me if you have any questions. And if they have company questions about their startup in general, where do they find you, Craig?
Yeah, find me at TorontoStarts.com. But John, just before we go, something's open right now, and it's closing May 31st. Thank you. Can Export. And what?
Yeah. So
what
if
should
you have
people
at
know
least
about that?
300,000 in revenue in the previous year, and you're looking to expand outside of Canada, reach out to me and we can put together. We can talk about an application for Can Export.
All the links we talked about will be in the show notes wherever you're watching this. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave us a comment, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We really appreciate it. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in to Silicon Scoop. We hope you enjoyed this episode's dive into the latest tech news. Stay connected with John Irwin and the Startup Coach on LinkedIn and subscribe for more insights and updates. Until next time, stay ahead, stay informed.